going. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, chat! It's nice to be back. It's nice to be back, chat. It's nice to be back. I love all these high. I love that we're hype. I love that y'all are happy to be here. I'm so sorry I couldn't go live yesterday, chat. Stop and wait. Look both ways. Like up the stream. Ooh, baby girl. Let me see you do this. Let me see you turn. Yo! 56 people in here. Let's go. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button. Double tap your screens. Double tap your screens. I'm so glad you guys are glad I'm here. I'm happy to be here. I have a good feeling about this live stream. And yeah, I got some coffee, so I'm hyped. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Comment your names in the chat. Let's get to 50 likes first. Double tap your screens like this. Double tap your screens like this. Double tap your screens like this. Guys, later tonight, make sure you come in the live stream later tonight. Later tonight, I will be going live with my friends. So join the live stream tonight, chat. Trust. With my friends, chat. 2 of my friends, I'm going live with them. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Shout out to Olivia for subscribing. Shout out to Caleb for subscribing. Natalie for subscribing. Lids for subscribing. Killian for subscribing. Liam for subscribing. Ensley for subscribing. Kylan for subscribing. Sky for subscribing. Morgan for subscribing. Caroline for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Grace, thank you for subscribing. Sky, thank you for subscribing. It's not Reagan. It's not Reagan. Sky for subscribing. Kuwar for subscribing. Luna for subscribing. SK for subscribing. Krisha for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Taylor, not Brant either. Bethany for subscribing. Darlin for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Nicholas for subscribing. Alexis for subscribing. Appreciate you guys so much. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's go, chat. All right, let me read off the rewards, all right? Our sub goal is 233,000, which would be awesome. $5 is name on shoe. $10 is I have to scream like loud. $20 name on hoodie. $50 you get your name on my hand. $100 is a front flip. $200 is you get your name on my wall in Sharpie. $500, which has never been done yet, jump into my hot tub with my clothes on, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat, and then any donation gets their name here, and then top dono goes here. So yeah. Let's get it going. Come on. Comment your names. Shout out to Aubrey for subscribing. Shout out to Dominic for subscribing. Shout out to Cash for subscribing. Shout out to Jocelyn for subscribing. Shout out to Landon for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub on. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go. Fire hat, thanks. Shout out to Kimberly for subscribing. Carter for subscribing. Appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Andres for subscribing. Abby for subscribing. Amina for subscribing. Brandon for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Let's go, chat. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Shout out to Cooper for subscribing. Shout out to Braylon for subscribing. Shout out to Ava for subscribing. Ensley for subscribing. Shout out to Tori for subscribing. Shout out to Stella. Shout out to Kyla or Kylan. Shout out to Callie for subscribing. Wayne for subscribing. Guys, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button if you want a shout out. That's all you got to do is subscribe and comment your names in the chat. Isabel, thank you for subscribing. Delaney, thank you for subscribing. Emma, thank you for subscribing. Who else? Valor for subscribing. Frida for subscribing. Isabel for subscribing. Kiwi for subscribing. Emily, thank you for subscribing. Chat, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's try to get to 231,000 subs, guys. Thank you so much. Let me get a sip of my coffee and we'll get back up and running. Alright, chat, do me a favor. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Double tap your screens like this. Let's get to 100 likes. Double tap, double tap. We'll see who our first dono is. Whoever our first dono is gets their name on here by default. Top dono, top dono. Shout out to Abby for subscribing. Shout out to Ella for subscribing. Shout out to Oakley for subscribing. Shout out to Ella for subscribing. Keisha for subscribing. Shout out to Pumpkin for subscribing. Shout out to Tasia for subscribing. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Pip for subscribing. Thank you so much. Billy for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Shout out to Layla. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to Ania for subscribing. Analia for subscribing. Layla for subscribing. Luvi for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Miriam for subscribing. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Dexton, for subscribing. Thank you, Jack, for subscribing. Elsie for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. That's all you got to do for a shout out, guys. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Shout out to Alia for subscribing. Madison for subscribing. Shout out to Daniela for subscribing. Shout out to Nakia for subscribing. Shout out to Addie for subscribing. Thank you, Addie. Shout out to Samuel for subscribing. Shout out to Luna for subscribing. Shout out to Chloe for subscribing. Anna for subscribing. Lacey for subscribing. Freddie for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Shout out to Mimi for subscribing. Chloe for subscribing. Who else? Who else? We got Grace. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Everyone, do me a favor. Double tap your screens like this, guys. Double tap. We are 600 subscribers away from 231,000, chat. Let's get to 231. That's awesome. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to Austin for subscribing. Shout out to Kellen for subscribing. Shout out to Stacy for subscribing. Caleb for subscribing. Lawson for subscribing. Shout out to Kylan for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Sophie, Eliana, Lucy, Bella for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want to shout out. Let me know. Can you guys read this? Can you guys read the rewards for different amounts of money? Can you guys read what that is or no? Shout out to Addie for subscribing. Shout out to Purple for subscribing. Shout out to Jazz. You're going to camp? All right. You're going to get a lot of people to sub. Let's go. Shout out to Kaylee for subscribing. Shout out to Darcy for subscribing. Shout out to Jaziba for subscribing. You got tan line? Not on my arms. Shout out to Taja for subscribing. Shout out to Zaina for subscribing. Shout out to Nash for subscribing. Josh for subscribing. Grayson for subscribing. Thank you so much, Bailey, for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Call your names down in the chat. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Tori. Shout out to Fatima for subscribing. Shout out to Disa for subscribing. Kylie for subscribing. Ari for subscribing. Lauren for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Paridi for subscribing. Heidi for subscribing. Hunter for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. And we have different rewards for different amounts of donos. Whoever is the first to donate gets their name on the top dono sticker. And y'all can fight for it. Whatever the top amount of donation is, I'll put your name on the sticker. Shout out to Katie for subscribing. Shout out to Nash for subscribing. Shout out to Nathan for subscribing. Shout out to Calvin for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Aubrey for subscribing. Santiago for subscribing. Hayden for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. Sadie for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Sky, thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Riz for subscribing. Mr. Riz for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names. We are 500 subs away from 231,000, guys. Let's get there. Let's get there. Shout out to Salma for subscribing. What's up, Maddie? Shout out to Addison for subscribing. Shout out to Bethany for subscribing. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Shout out to Izzy for subscribing. Shout out to Naomi for subscribing. Shout out to Tim for subscribing. Shout out to Kaylee for subscribing. Shout out to Zara for subscribing. Shout out to Peyton for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub on. Yeah, I've been on summer break for a while. Shout out to Trayvon for subscribing. Casey for subscribing. Kayla for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Trayvon for subscribing. Genesis for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Desmond, shout out to you. Charlie, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Silas and Sky for subscribing. W. We got Willow for subscribing. Nah for subscribing. We got Hurrah for subscribing. We got Sky. We got Colin. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat, guys. Everyone do me a favor and double tap your screens like this. Everyone double tap your screens. I'm going to read off the donation list real quick. $5 is name on my shoe right here. $5 is name on my shoe. $10 is I have to scream super loud. $20 is name on my hoodie. $50 is name on my hand in Sharpie. $100 is a front flip onto my bed. $200 is you get your name on my wall in Sharpie above my YouTube plaque over there with those others. $500, which I've never done or never been donating that much so far, is jump into the hot tub with my clothes on, chat. All right, guys. Hit that subscribe button, comment your names. No one has the top dono yet, so whoever's first to donate gets their name on here. You could donate 99 cents and still have the top dono. So, guys, hit that sub button, comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go. All right. Shout out to Paige for subscribing. Shout out to Owen for subscribing. Shout out to Jet for subscribing. Salma for subscribing. Shout out to Trent for subscribing. Chris for subscribing. Shout out to Ken's for subscribing. Shout out to Jasmine for subscribing. Shout out to SZA for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. Fade for subscribing. Alan for subscribing. Grace for subscribing. Thank you so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Unexpected for subscribing. Thank you. Ken's for subscribing. Thank you. Afan for subscribing. Annabelle for subscribing. Adriana for subscribing. Elliot for subscribing. Thank you so much. Victoria for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out, guys. Let's go. Shout out to Grayson. Shout out to Jaden for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Lax Bros for subscribing. Anila for subscribing. Guys, I do daily shorts, daily live streams, daily shout outs, and weekly long form videos. Make sure you hit that sub button if you want free entertainment. Shout out to Gavin. Shout out to Layla. Shout out to Elijah for subscribing. Shout out to Landon. Shout out to Melissa. Shout out to Gavin. Shout out to Salma for subscribing. Shout out to Carter. Shout out to Mason. Shout out to Harper for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Trent for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. We are 350 subscribers away from 231,000, guys. Let's get there. 231,000. That's absolutely insane. Everyone hit that subscribe button if you want a shout out. Top dono has yet to be discovered, so anyone that donates gets their name on the top dono sticker. All right, guys. I need a little break real quick, and then I'll get back. In the meantime, guys, everyone double tap your screens like this. Everyone double tap your screens like this. If you donate, you get your name down here as well. So we'll see who the first one is. A therapy stream? I don't know about all that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Allie for subscribing. Izzy for subscribing. Callie for subscribing. Ari for subscribing. Shout out to Ava for subscribing. Other Ava for subscribing. Gillian for subscribing. Shout out to Garfield for subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's try to get to 231,000. Let's go. Shout out to Hannah for subscribing. Cash for subscribing. Levi for subscribing. Alexa for subscribing. Shout out to Cash for subscribing. Pearl for subscribing. Peyton for subscribing. Thank you so much. Ava for subscribing. Paisley for subscribing. Bloomy for subscribing. Hattie for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Adri, shout out to you. Belle, shout out to you. Millie, shout out to you for subscribing. John for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Lonnie for subscribing. How do you donate? It's a button down there or a button down there. Guys, we are getting closer. We're 300 subs away from 231,000. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Shout out to Oakley for subscribing. Ruby for subscribing. Troop for subscribing. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Charlie for subscribing. Yasmin for subscribing. McKinley for subscribing. LeBron for subscribing. Justin for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Acacia for subscribing. Guys, you got W names for real. Zaina for subscribing. Asher for subscribing. Dylan for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. We are 250 subscribers away, guys. So far, there's been no donations. So top dono is still up to anyone in any amount, guys. All right, let's go. Let's go. Comment your names. Let's get some more names done. Shout out to Ian. Shout out to Jace. Shout out to Jackson for subscribing. Shout out to Hunter for subscribing. Shout out to Natalie for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Aiden for subscribing. Shout out to Huck for subscribing. Nora for subscribing. Clarissa for subscribing. Jason for subscribing. Landon for subscribing. Athena for subscribing. Ariana for subscribing. Lucy for subscribing. Liam for subscribing. You look like my PE teacher. What the? Naya for subscribing. I'm 15. Bristol for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Bryce for subscribing. Alexia for subscribing. Zaya, thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. We are 200 subscribers away from 231,000. You guys are absolutely insane. Our goal today is 233,000. If we could do more, that would be even crazier, but we'll try. We'll see what we get to. Shout out to Amelia for subscribing. Thank you so much. Dishon for subscribing. I'm 15. Shout out to Emma for subscribing. Peyton for subscribing. Shout out to Bladwin for subscribing. Shout out to Carter for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Betty for subscribing. What's up, Sophie? I bet Sophie will donate for first top donor. She donated a lot. So, Michelle for subscribing. Malaya for subscribing. Caleb for subscribing. Casey for subscribing. No donos. Never mind, chat. False alarm. Oh, yeah. No donos yet. Top dono. Still no dono. Mary for... We've been on for 16 minutes. Oliver for subscribing. Nazmel for subscribing. Braden, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, no donos yet. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're 150 subscribers away from 231,000, guys. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. We finished with this page. Let's move on to the next. Guys, everyone comment your names down below. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Our chat. Shout out to Ruby for subscribing. Shout out to Narpy for subscribing. Shout out to Kieli for subscribing. Shout out to Brinley for subscribing. Shout out to Tori. Thank you for subscribing. Ruby for subscribing. If you guys want to shout out, all you got to do is comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button. Yo, Lego Master. Thank you so much, Lego Master, for the first dono of the live stream. Lego Master, you get your name on the top dono. Let's go, bro. Lego Master. For $1. $1 is the number to beat, chat. Thank you so much, Lego Master, for getting that first dono in. You also get your name on the board. And yeah, Lego Master. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, guys. Let's see. Oh, I missed a dono. Sophie! Thank you so much for the $5 dono. She takes the top dono, chat. Everyone hit that sub button if you want to shout out. Let's go. Top dono goes to Sophie, and let's see what the $5 surprise is. Let's see what the $5 prize is. Sophie gets their name on here. Thank you so much, Sophie. $5 is the number to beat. $5 is name on shoe. All right, let's get Sophie's name on the shoe, chat. Thank you so much, Sophie, for that. Let's go, chat. Shout out to Sophie. All right, if anyone else wants a certain prize, all you got to do is donate. Yo, Carter, thank you so much for the $1 dono. Let's go, Carter. Carter, you didn't top the top dono, but you do get your name on here for donating. We got Sophie and Carter, both. All right, we got both y'all's names on here. Thank you guys so much. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Remy for subscribing. Shout out to Freya for subscribing. Shout out to Megan for subscribing. Shout out to Gabby for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Justin for subscribing. Shout out to Potato for subscribing. Shout out to... Who else, guys? Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button if you want to shout out. Avery for subscribing. Tori for subscribing. Amity for subscribing. Amelia for subscribing. Katie for subscribing. Staring Dog, what's up? We got Blake in here. We got Lily, shout out to you. We got Matthew, shout out to you. Who else? We got Anna for subscribing. Vonnie for subscribing. Lego Master, thank you so much for another $1 dono, bro. Your name's already up there. But if you donate $3 more, you get your name on my shoe. Guys, let me read off all the rewards real quick. $5 is name on shoe. $10 is I have to scream loud. $20 name on hoodie. $50 name on my hand in Sharpie. $100 is a front flip. $200 you get your name on my wall in Sharpie above my YouTube plaque. And $500, which has never been done, is jump into the hot tub with my clothes on. Lego Master, thank you so much for another $1 donate. You're up to $3, bro. So you are $2 away from the first prize, bro. Thank you so much. All right, let's do some shout-outs, guys. Let's get to 231,000. Shout out to Amity for subscribing. Shout out to Namsel for subscribing. Shout out to Brady for subscribing. Shout out to Colin for subscribing. Jim for subscribing. Miriam for subscribing. Shout out to Aiden for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Maddie for subscribing. Appreciate you. Shout out to Kiara for subscribing. Lego Master with a $2 dono. Lego Master, thank you so much. For $5 total, you get your name on the shoe. Let's get him on here. Lego Master, thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for 231,000 subscribers, guys. You are awesome. Hit that subscribe button. Call your names in the chat. Shout out to Gerbil for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Stella for subscribing. Riley for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Call me your names. Shout out to Adam for subscribing. Shout out to Amity for subscribing. You have to go. All right, see you next time. Make sure you go like up my shorts before you leave. Chat, my hair is so cooked right now. That's why I'm wearing a cowboy hat. Shout out to Mia for subscribing. Jalen for subscribing. Talika for subscribing. Humble Kiddo for subscribing. Thank you so much. Tori for subscribing. We got Ollie for subscribing. Thank you, Amity, for subscribing. Guys, comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button if you want to shout out. All you got to do is comment your names and hit that sub button. CC for subscribing. Nevaeh for subscribing. Tori for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. JS for subscribing. Elliot for subscribing. D for subscribing. Tori for subscribing. Guys, the top dono is Sophie for $5. We'll see if anyone tops Sophie's top dono for $5, guys. Let's go, let's go. Shout out to Kinsley for subscribing. Thank you, Kinsley. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Frankie for subscribing. Shout out to Mary for subscribing. Shout out to Ella for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Star for subscribing. May for subscribing. T for subscribing. Aubrey for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. Aston for subscribing. George for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Carter for subscribing. Tristan for subscribing. Calvin for subscribing. Salma for subscribing. Charlie for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Adam for subscribing. Sawyer, thank you for subscribing. Ryan, thank you for subscribing. Desi for subscribing. Christian for subscribing. Abby for subscribing. Jen for subscribing. Guys, we'll see if anyone beats the top dono of $5 by Sophie. If you guys donate certain amounts, you get certain rewards, as you can see on the board, hopefully. Hit that subscribe button and comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me get some shout outs going if you all subscribe. Let's try to get to 232,000 now, guys. We're 800 away. 232,000. I know everything's backwards. It's really annoying. I'm trying to figure out why, but it doesn't let me. Calico for subscribing. Sophia, thank you for subscribing. Pi for subscribing. Tones for subscribing. Kevin for subscribing. Diamond for subscribing. I subbed, bro. Can you write my name on the backboard? Thank you so much for the $2 dono, bro. You're a legend. Newman. Yes, I got you. Newman, since you donated, I'll put your name on the backboard here. Newman. Let's go, Newman. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Aisha for subscribing. Kenneth, thank you for subscribing. Joel, thank you for subscribing. Miriam for subscribing. Malachi for subscribing. You're going to donate 100 pounds. Yo, if you actually do, you get... I'll have to do a front flip onto my bed if you do. Shout out to Mitty for subscribing. Shout out to Madeline for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go in a bit. All right. See you soon. Oh, wait. You're going in a little bit. My bad. Shout out to Allison for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Billu for subscribing. Lincoln for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Tori for subscribing. My summer just started. Let's go, Sophie. So glad for you. Guys, have you liked my shorts up today? Have you liked them up? Shout out to Macy for subscribing. Caitlin for subscribing. Guys, if you want to shout out, all you got to do is comment your names down in the chat and hit that sub button. Ruby for subscribing. Drew for subscribing. David for subscribing. Ash for subscribing. Taylor for subscribing. Serena for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hakode for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. Tegan for subscribing. Let's go, let's go. Landon for subscribing. My twin. Chloe for subscribing. Antrey for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Joey for subscribing. Jason for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Call me your names down in the chat. We are 700 subscribers away from 231,000, guys. Let's get there. 231,000. Let's get there. Let's get there. Shout out to Rose for subscribing. Serene for subscribing. Kaylin for subscribing. Jason for subscribing. Ellie for subscribing. Ryan for subscribing. Joey for subscribing. Charlotte for subscribing. Eden for subscribing. Thank you so much. Grayson, thank you for subscribing. Kaylin, thank you for subscribing. Scarlett, thank you for subscribing. Mila for subscribing. Colin for subscribing. Zaynab for subscribing. Bilal for subscribing. Rod for subscribing. Lauren for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Martha for subscribing. Harvey for subscribing. Guys, the top dono is still Sophie for $5. We'll see if anyone beats Sophie for $5. If you guys donate different amounts, you get different. If you donate different amounts, you get different rewards. All right, guys. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Sydney for subscribing. Heaven for subscribing. Who else? We got Fatima for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. Heaven for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Simon for subscribing. Mike for subscribing. Ash for subscribing. Abu for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Kelly for subscribing. Sarah for subscribing. Kendra for subscribing. We got Sarat for subscribing. Tanisium for subscribing. What's up, Cameron? We got Kendra. Thank you for subscribing, Kendra. Thank you, Abu, for subscribing. Thank you, Zoe, for subscribing. Leonel. Guys, if you comment your names and subscribe, you get a shout out. Comment your names and subscribe. Brittany for subscribing. Kylan for subscribing. Cameron, what's up? Thank you for subscribing. Danny for subscribing. Eunice for subscribing. Nora for subscribing. Guys, let me read off the donos, the dono rewards, since y'all can't read them. We love the high energy. Yes, always. All right, guys. $5 dono is name on my shoe. $10 dono is I have to scream out loud. $20 dono is name on my hoodie. $50 dono is name on my hand and Sharpie. $100 dono is from flip onto my bed. $200 is you get your name on my wall above my YouTube plaque in Sharpie. $500 is jump into my hot tub with clothes on. Top dono is Sophie for $5 so far. So we'll see if anyone beats her. Let's go, chat. Comment your names in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go, let's go. We're 540 subs away from 232,000. Let's go, chat. Oh, I need some water. Shout out to Grayson for subscribing. Noah for subscribing. Benny for subscribing. Jax for subscribing. Ethan for subscribing. Raina for subscribing. Dash for subscribing. Heaven for subscribing. John for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Madeline for subscribing. Thank you, Lizzie, for subscribing. Abel for subscribing. Yasmin for subscribing. Rico for subscribing. Afon for subscribing. Koopa for subscribing. Nolan for subscribing. Kai for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Clayton for subscribing. Vivid for subscribing. Sienna for subscribing. Eric for subscribing. Tony! Tony, thank you so much, Tony. Tony for the $2 dono. Tony, for $2, you get your name on the board. So, Tony, here you go. By the way, Tony, you are $4 away. $4 away from being the top dono on the top dono sticker. Your name's on the board, though. Thank you so much, Tony. Hold up. This is trash. All right. That's good enough. Shout out to Landon for subscribing. Abigail for subscribing. Shout out to Tasnim for subscribing. Mason for subscribing. Heaven for subscribing. Laura for subscribing. Sareem for subscribing. Shout out to Master Super Turbo. Yo, thank you so much for the $1 dono. I'm just going to write at MST. MST for your name. MST. Dude, thank you so much for that $1 dono. Appreciate it a lot, guys. Top dono is $5. So if anyone donates more than $5, you get your name on the top dono sticker. All right, chat. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Abel for subscribing. Shalwin for subscribing. Sadie for subscribing. Guys, comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button if you want a shout out. Subscribe and comment your name. Skylar for subscribing. Jalen for subscribing. Callie for subscribing. Ellie for subscribing. Thank you so much. Riley for subscribing. Let's go. Shout out to Alyssa for subscribing. Thank you, Alyssa. Olivia, thank you for subscribing. Charlie for subscribing. MST Master Super Turbo. Thank you so much for the $10 dono. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go. Master, you get the top dono now, bro. Thank you so much for that. $10. Dude, appreciate that a lot. Let's get your name on here. Top dono. MST. Master Super Turbo for $10. And I think I already kind of screamed loud for that dono, so that was your reward. If you donate more, you get different prizes, so we'll see. If you donate $190 more, you get your name in Sharpie on my YouTube plaque right here, above my YouTube plaque, my bad. On my wall, right there, chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. $200 dono is name on my wall. There's different types of dono rewards. So, yeah. Top dono is now MST. Congrats, bro. You're going to have to donate more than $10 to be MST now, guys. It's going to be harder. Yo, Nora! Thank you so much, Nora, for a $5 dono. You are $6 away from beating MST, but let's get your name on here. Nora, for the $5 dono. And since you donated $5, you get your name on my shoe. That's the reward for $5 dono. Appreciate you so much. Let's get your name on the shoe. Guys, everyone comment your names in the chat. Hit that subscribe button for a shout out. Let's go. After I finish names. All right, good. Your name's on the shoe, Nora. Thank you so much for that $5 dono. Top dono is $10. $10 is the number to beat. Let's go, guys. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Shout out to Lila for subscribing. Vaughn for subscribing. Jorvis for subscribing. Ainsley for subscribing. Master Super Turbo. Oh my gosh. So many donos. Shark YT. Master Super Turbo. You get your name on my hoodie now. And let me get these other names. Donna and Shark. Donna gets to go on here. Donna and Shark. Thank you guys so much for this. Thank you guys so much. And let's see. MST, your top dono goes up to $20, guys. $20 is the number to beat now. It's getting harder and harder, guys. $20. You got to beat $20, chat. And he gets his name on my hoodie. Guys, everyone hit that subscribe button if you want a shout out. Hit that sub button for a shout out. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's get MST's name on the hoodie. MST. You're in addition to the hoodie, bro. Thank you so much. Guys, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. MST, you are $180 away. No, let's just see. You're $30 away from your next prize. $30 more, you'll get your name on my hand in Sharpie. Shout out to Jalen for subscribing. Shout out to Emma for subscribing. Guys, subscribe. Comment your names for a shout out. Shout out to Raya for subscribing. Sophie for subscribing. Diza for subscribing. Duke for subscribing. Will for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Cooper for subscribing. Abel for subscribing. Zen for subscribing. Emmy for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Carly for subscribing. Emmy for subscribing. Thomas for subscribing. Zach for subscribing. Nojis for subscribing. Dua for subscribing. Colin for subscribing. Guys, comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button if you want a shout out. Nojis, thank you for subscribing. Luke, thank you for subscribing. Arles for subscribing. Anna for subscribing. Gadiel for subscribing. Thank you. Kione for subscribing. Kira for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. 250 more subscribers. We'll be at 232,000. Let's get there. Shout out to Cash for subscribing. Max for subscribing. Emery for subscribing. Kai for subscribing. Jordan for subscribing. We got Anna for subscribing. Thank you so much. Emmanuel for subscribing. Thank you so much. Riley for subscribing. Farah for subscribing. Appreciate you guys. Alex for subscribing. Isla for subscribing. Celeste for subscribing. Appreciate you so much. Serene for subscribing. Isaiah for subscribing. Who else? Who else? Who else? We got Camden. Thank you for subscribing. We finished a whole nother page, chat. a whole nother page. We go to the back. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10", chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting closer to 222 or 232,000. My hair is so chopped for now. Guys, the top dono to be is $20. If someone donates more than $20, you get your name on here. MST has the top dono, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Lana for subscribing. Lucy for subscribing. Tyson for subscribing. Hussein for subscribing. Thank you so much. Elias for subscribing. Emery for subscribing. Leo for subscribing. Hannah for subscribing. Alex, thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Let's go. Angelos for subscribing. Thank you so much, Angelos. Hussein, Ava, Gia, Pat for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Amber for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Gia for subscribing. Amber again for subscribing. Steon for subscribing. Thank you so much. Ada for subscribing. Carter for subscribing. Helen for subscribing. Pluto for subscribing. Aisha for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Joey and Rosie for subscribing. Caleb for subscribing. Kendall for subscribing. Let's go. Carter for subscribing. Thank you, Ensley, for subscribing. Appreciate you. All right, guys. The top dono is $20. We'll see if anyone beats it for 20 bucks, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Nathan for subscribing. Shout out to Corey for subscribing. Shout out to Hazel for subscribing. Shout out to Jalen for subscribing. Neela for subscribing. Chloe for subscribing. Tyson for subscribing. Shout out to Anaya for subscribing. Shout out to Arion for subscribing. Knox for subscribing. LJ for subscribing. Zai for subscribing. Mercedes for subscribing. Thank you so much. Michael for subscribing. Thank you, Mulaney, for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Leona for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. David Myers with a $10 dono. David Myers, thank you so much, bro. You get your name on here, and I have to scream out loud for 10 bucks. 10 bucks. Oh my gosh. Master Super Turbo with a $10 dono. Chat, thank you so much. MST wants to keep the top dono. He got a little scared for David's dono. So he's up to 30 bucks is MST's top dono. 30 bucks is the number to beat. Thank you guys so much. David, your name is on the whiteboard for donating. Thank you guys so much. Let's go, chat. David, you're $20 away from tying him. Brianna Parson, thank you so much for the $2 dono. Let's get Brianna on here. Brianna, let's go. Brianna, thank you so much. Guys, we'll see if anyone beats MST. MST, you are $20 away from having your name on my hand and $170 away from having your name on my wall in Sharpie. Guys, hit that sub button, comment your names. Shout out to Viv for subscribing, Anna for subscribing, Jace for subscribing, Blaze for subscribing. Hit that sub button, comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Who wants a shout out? Oliver for subscribing, G Money for subscribing, Blaze for subscribing, Deacon for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Kindle for subscribing. Micah, thank you so much. Hey, can you shout me out? Allows that. Shout out to Micah for the dono. Guys, go subscribe to Micah. Thank you so much for the donation. Let's go, Micah. $2 dono. We got to get Micah on here. Appreciate you so much. Still, no one can beat MST. No one has beaten MST for the $30 dono yet. All right, guys, we are 115 subs away from 232,000. Let's get there, chat. Let's get there. Everyone comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button. Shout out to Amina for subscribing. Eli for subscribing. Shout out to Toka Dog for subscribing. Shout out to Lena for subscribing. Julie for subscribing. Elsie for subscribing. Kings for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Julie for subscribing. Jasmine for subscribing. Anaya for subscribing. Cora for subscribing. I live in Virginia. Shout out to Beth for subscribing. Shout out to Millie for subscribing. Shout out to Beth again for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Comment your names down in the chat. Comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button for a shout out. Shout out to Cora for subscribing. Tyler for subscribing. Kennedy for subscribing. Emil for subscribing. Let's go. Vinny for subscribing. Thank you so much. Amina again for subscribing. Hannah for subscribing. Sammy, thank you for subscribing. Beth, thank you for subscribing. Maddie, thank you for subscribing. Derek, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it so much. Elsie for subscribing. Luca for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub on, call your names in the chat. Vicky, thank you for subscribing. Kendall, thank you for subscribing. Tio, thank you for subscribing. Madeline for subscribing. Lane for subscribing. Vicky for subscribing. Archie for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Storm for subscribing. Freddie for subscribing. Brasant for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Emily, thank you for subscribing. Demi, thank you for subscribing. Aaron, thank you for subscribing. Stephanie, thank you for subscribing. Foxy, thank you for subscribing. Callie for subscribing. Bob for subscribing. Naomi for subscribing. Oh, my head hurts. Sadie for subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Call your names down in the chat. David Myers, thank you so much, David, for another $5 dono. For $5, you get your name on my thing. And Chill Guy, you get your name on the whiteboard for that. For that $1 dono. Appreciate you. Chill Guy, your name's on the board. All right, the closest person to the top dono is David. David, if you donate $16 more, you'll be ahead of him by 1. David, you get your name on the shoe for that $5 dono. David's done $15. MST's done $30. We'll see who wins. We'll see who wins, chat. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Shout out to Lucas for subscribing. Shout out to Aubrey for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Basant, shout out to you for subscribing. Addie, shout out to you for subscribing. Leona for subscribing. Connor for subscribing. Brianna, thank you so much for the $3 dono. Brianna, your name's already on here, but thank you so much. I think that adds up. Brianna gets her name on the shoe for a total of $5 donated. Brianna, thank you so much. Shout out to Kuwar for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Tyla for subscribing. I'm right-handed. Shout out to Naomi for subscribing. Shout out to Daquan for subscribing. Shout out to Creighton for subscribing. Guys, later tonight, I will have a long-form video out. Make sure you guys go watch that long-form video. And if you haven't watched my vlog, go check that out too. Shout out to Emma. Shout out to Paige. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Nice. Shout out to Mia again for subscribing. Shout out to Nice for subscribing. Tallulah. Guys, if you want a shout out, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. That's all you got to do for a shout out. We are so close to 232,000. Top donos still MST. David is a close second. David, we'll see if David can clutch up. Shout out to Sadie for subscribing. I think MST left though. Sadie. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Ava. Shout out to Skyla for subscribing. Shout out to Nishan for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for 232,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely insane. Road to 300K. Valentina for subscribing. Keen for subscribing. Who else? We got Lee for subscribing. Sadie for subscribing. Paige C for subscribing. Lee for subscribing. Sadie for subscribing. Jocelyn for subscribing. Zay for subscribing. Shout out to Brandon for subscribing. Thank you so much. Emery for subscribing. Shout out to Sage for subscribing. Shout out to Azan for subscribing. Shout out to Brandon for subscribing. Shout out to Sage and Hensley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Emma for subscribing. Josiah for subscribing. Lucas for subscribing. Sophia for subscribing. Judith for subscribing. Jade for subscribing. Sophie for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold on, guys. Let me post another short in a second. Actually. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Chat, after this live, once I'm about to end the live, I'll post another short for you guys, okay? I'm going to post a short so you guys can go like it up. If you guys don't already, so there's 200 of you guys in here. If you guys don't already, make sure you like my shorts when I post them. Not right now, but once you get off this live, if you guys just go like a few of my shorts, it helps out so much. I really appreciate it. Also, I'm posting a lot of long form videos recently, like once a week. I'm trying. Once a week, because that would be awesome. But yeah, anyways. Shout out to Ellie for subscribing. Shout out to Sadie for subscribing. Addie for subscribing. I'm going to do a few more shout outs and I'm probably going to get them. Shout out to Angel for subscribing. Addie for subscribing. David for subscribing. So this is the last chance for anyone to beat the top dono. Actually, you know what? If someone does a $50 dono, I'll stay on for longer. I'll stay on for an extra 10 minutes. Yo, David Myers! Thank you so much, David Myers, for another $10 dono. Bro, you get your name on my hoodie because that's a total of $25 now. Name on hoodie for 20 bucks. David Myers, you are only 10 more dollars away from beating MST if you donate $10. David, your name's on the hoodie. 10 more dollars, you'll be ahead of him by $5, guys. Let me read off the donation thing real quick. $5 is name on my shoe. $10 is I have to scream out loud. $20 dono is name on my hoodie. $50 dono is name on hand. $100 dono is front flip. $200 dono is name on wall and Sharpie. $500 is jump into my hot tub with shoes on. Or with my clothes on. Brianna, thank you so much for another $5 dono. Appreciate you so much. Brianna has donated a total of, I think, $9 now. Thank you so much, Brianna. You're actually awesome. All right, guys. We'll see if anyone beats MST. David is coming really close. What's up, Elaney? Guys, let's see. I'm going to do some more shout-outs. But if someone donates a $50 dono, they'll get their name on my hand, and I'll stay on for an extra 10 minutes. All right, shout out to Polana for subscribing, or Polina. Shout out to Laura for subscribing. Ruby for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. Thank you so much. Naomi for subscribing. Thank you, Elaney, for subscribing and being here. I don't know where I got the hat, actually. Shout out to Minisons for subscribing. Shout out to Yippee for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Call your names down in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. DeAndre for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Tristan for subscribing. Chandler for subscribing. Lucas. Oh my chat! Chat, there's no way. Chat, there's no way. Chat, $50 dono. I have to stay on for longer. Dog Boys is the new top dono. Dog Boys, what a W dono. Yo, I have to write his name on my hand too. $50 his name on my hand. Chat, I got to do this. Dog Boys, your name is on my hand. Congrats, bro. Your name's on my hand. He's the first ever to have his name on my hand. Dog Boys, your name is on the hand. And now you are the top dono. MST has been overthrown. Dog Boys. Let's go, Dog Boys. Thank you so much for that $50 dono. You are in the lead by a lot, but David and MST are not too far behind. Guys, if he does another $50 dono, I have to do a front flip onto my bed. $200 is name on my wall in Sharpie above my YouTube plaque right there. All right, guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Salma for subscribing. Shout out to Alicia for subscribing. Shout out to Amber for subscribing. Shout out to Jackson for subscribing. Shout out to May for subscribing. Shout out to Sophie for subscribing. Shout out to Owen for subscribing. Shout out to Annalicia for subscribing. Shout out to Owen again for subscribing. Adeline for subscribing. Thank you so much. Holly for subscribing. Isabella for subscribing. Chills for subscribing. Thank you, Sophie, for subscribing. Lucas for subscribing. Sylvie for subscribing. Rachel for subscribing. Peyton for subscribing. Thank you so much. Ahmed for subscribing. Quinn for subscribing. Shout out to Gracie for subscribing. Caitlin for subscribing. Yo, Beyblade Cyber, welcome back. Hey, Lenny, you are my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much, Beyblade Cyber. He was a dono donator a while ago. I don't know which stream, but thank you so much for that $2 dono, bro. Let's get Cyber. I'm just gonna write Cyber because I'm running out of room. Cyber. Beyblade Cyber, thank you so much for that $2 dono, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Shout out to Rachel for subscribing. Shout out to Cam for subscribing. Lenny for subscribing. Shout out to Lee for subscribing. Cam. Shout out to Katarina for subscribing. Shout out to Danny for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Caden for subscribing. Jack for subscribing. Lila for subscribing. Elliot for subscribing. Hezekiah for subscribing. Olivia for subscribing. Shout out to Rosie for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Claire for subscribing. Shout out to Charlotte for subscribing. Shout out to Kaylina for subscribing. Shout out to Janice for subscribing. Shout out to Elson for subscribing. Coley for subscribing. Janice for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Anne Fag for subscribing. Shout out to Sayori for subscribing. Shout out to Mike for subscribing. Ray Heel for subscribing. Guys, the top dono is Dog Boys for $50. We'll see if anyone beats Dog Boys for $50, chat. Shout out to Olivia for subscribing. Shout out to Aria for subscribing. Shout out to Ash for subscribing. Paisley for subscribing. Janice for subscribing. Noel for subscribing. Shout out to Trey for subscribing. Gigi for subscribing. Berkeley for subscribing. Janice for subscribing. Cindy for subscribing. Shout out to Janice for subscribing. Brayden for subscribing. Thank you so much. Avav for subscribing. Olivia for subscribing. Aria for subscribing. Ryan for subscribing. Laura for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Victor for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. That's all you got to do is comment your names in the chat and hit that sub button. Let's go, chat. Thank you so much. Let's go. We're 800 subs away from 233,000. That would be absolutely insane. Shout out to Sadie for subscribing. Shout out to Chloe for subscribing. Valvia for subscribing. Avery for subscribing. Sylvie for subscribing. Tracy for subscribing. Monzi for subscribing. Bay for subscribing. Chloe for subscribing. Beba for subscribing. I need a break real quick, chat. Hold on. Oh. Chat. I've been writing so many names. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's see. Let's read off the donations real quick. The donation rewards. $5 name on shoe. $10 I scream. $20 name on hoodie. $50 name on hand. $100 front flip. $200 name on my wall and Sharpie above my YouTube plaque. $500 jump into hot tub with my clothes on. Top donos $50 for Dog Boys. We'll see if anyone beats Dog Boys. Honestly, I don't think anyone's gonna beat Dog Boys. Dog Boys came in strong with that $50 dono. My hair is so cooked. My hair is so cooked. All right. Let me take a little more rest, then I'll start doing more names. Everyone, do me a favor and double tap your screens like this, though. Double tap your screens like this to hit that like button. Thank you guys so much. Woo! It's tiring. Oh my gosh! Best QB! Best QB with a $20 dono. $20 dono is name on my hoodie. Best QB, thank you so much, bro. Oh my gosh. Best QB. Bro, best QB is now only $30 away from being tied. Best QB, if you donate over $30 more, you can beat Dog Boys. Dog Boys is in the lead for top dono for $50. Low key, there might be hope for best QBs. I didn't think anyone was going to beat them, but maybe. Your name's on the hoodie, and yeah, thank you so much. Let's get your name on the board as well. Best QB. Thank you so much for that. Guys, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Let me do some more shout-outs. Art. Shout out to Gianna for subscribing. Shout out to Scott for subscribing. Shout out to Faye for subscribing. Shout out to Mason for subscribing. Nora for subscribing. Shout out to Laura for subscribing. Shout out to Isaiah for subscribing. Shout out to Emma for subscribing. Shout out to Anna for subscribing. Annabelle for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Lillian for subscribing. Kalina for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Kenzie for subscribing. Anna for subscribing. Tommy for subscribing. Jason for subscribing. Arya for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Top dono is $50. We'll see if anyone beats the $50 dono. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, bing, bang, boom. Shout out to Kylie for subscribing. Shout out to Hudson for subscribing. Shout out to Lexi for subscribing. Darby for subscribing. Shout out to Keen for subscribing. Lola for subscribing. Laura for subscribing. Thank you so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Shout out to Ania for subscribing. Shout out to Keen for subscribing. Maya for subscribing. Timothy for subscribing. Shout out to Gabby for subscribing. Thank you so much, Gabby. Shout out to Keen for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Lev for subscribing. Tara, if you guys comment your names down in the chat and hit that sub button, you get a shout out. Shout out to Cammy for subscribing. Zach for subscribing. Olivia for subscribing. Splashy for subscribing. Chloe for subscribing. Shout out to Caitlin for subscribing. Shout out to Bronx for subscribing. Shout out to Pat for subscribing. Shout out to William for subscribing. Mateo for subscribing, and Parker for subscribing. Guys, I'm about to head out on the live stream, I think. Just finished another page of names. We're running out of papers, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to post a short real quick. Make sure you guys go like all the shorts I posted today. I posted a decent amount of shorts today, guys. Go check them out. Look at all these shorts. Make sure you guys go like all these shorts. I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to post another one right now as well. I'm posting a short right now, guys. Make sure you go leave a like on it. I'll tell you when it's posted. Guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. I will be doing another live stream later tonight, so make sure you join that live stream. Later tonight, guys, I'm doing another live stream. It's going to be awesome. Join up on that one, guys. All right, guys, it's posted. Let's see how many likes we get, chat. We'll see how many likes we get. Guys, everyone go like up the new short. Go like all the new shorts. Go like the shorts. I also have a long form video coming out soon. So, yeah, be ready for that. And lots more content. The day is not over. Don't worry, chat. The day is not over. I'm going to post a lot more videos, a lot more stuff. But, yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the donators. You guys are awesome. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for being here and being the best supporters I could ever ask for. Thank you guys so much. Love y'all. See y'all on the